Hi there guys, my name is David, you're watching VivaLaAutomotive and we are back here in central London, in Mayfair, to do a bit of Supercar Sessions. Supercar Sessions is basically me, going through these posh areas of London, trying to locate and photograph some of the rarest, coolest and most expensive cars out on the streets. All cars are given points based on their price, exclusivity, as well as my own perspective. 1 point is for all the basic supercars, 3 for less basic ones, 5 for hypercars, and 10 for the rarest of the rare. And today we are starting here by the Alfa Romeo 4C, which is a car that I haven't seen probably in like the past 2 or 3 years. I feel like they've completely disappeared after the launch or after the first few years when people were, driving them around, and then they just all disappeared. And now there's one here in Mayfair. To be completely honest, I have mixed feelings about this car because I like how it's small, how it's really light, but I'm not completely sure about the design and especially these front headlights, which remind me of some ants or bees or something like that. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Okay guys, so most of you already know that I absolutely love the Audi RS6 station wagon, but the car behind me isn't just a normal Audi RS6. This is the 2020 RS6R done by Opt, and it is limited to only 125 units worldwide. I've already seen this car when I was in Monaco back in the summer, so I've already seen 2 out of the 125 cars that will ever be made. The car in Monaco was finished in grey, this one is finished in dark blue. I honestly prefer this spec over the grey. I think it looks absolutely stunning here under the London, I wanted to say sun, but it's cloudy now, but whatever. If we'll go and have a bit closer look at it, you can see just how much carbon fiber there is on this car. This whole front bit here is finished in carbon fiber here, there. Then it has these like really aggressive looking front splitter. The wing mirrors are not finished in carbon fiber, which is a surprise to me honestly. Then there's this nicely stitched RS6R in the interior. Then in the middle there is 1 out of 125, so that you always remember that you've bought this really limited special edition car. And yeah, I mean in the back, once again, super aggressive, everything finished in carbon fiber. This rear diffuser, this sort of bit line coming down here in the back, as well as this extra bit over here. But yeah, that is the Audi RS6R done by Opt. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of it? Last thing about this car, look at the attention to detail. On the exhaust tips, and I mean on every single individual exhaust tip, there is this tiny little Opt logo just printed on there on the carbon fiber. Oh yeah, and just on the other street is this grey Lamborghini Huracan Performante, which is parked there all year long. But let's now head to the Dorchester Hotel. In front of the Dorchester Hotel, we have got quite a lineup of cars, starting with this electric Porsche, the Taycan Turbo S. Then moving on, we have got this blue Electrico Ferrari 812 Superfast, which I've seen in one of the previous episodes. It has got yellow stripes in the interior, yellow brake calipers, TDF wheels. Then there's this Rolls Royce, and finishing off we have got this Lamborghini Aventador S finished in orange. And yeah, that's everything for the Dorchester Hotel, and let's now head over to Belgravia. Just one more thing while we're here, just look at how curved the wheels on this Aventador S are. The owner probably doesn't know how to park because these are just brutally destroyed. I've never seen rims as destroyed as these are. Guys, there is a Porsche 918. Oh, no way. There it is again in the distance. I don't know where it's going though. It seems like it's not going here. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the Porsche 918, Porsche's latest hybrid hypercar. And I'm saying latest, but I mean it came out like 7 years ago. But still, it's only limited to 918 units and it costs around 1.2 million pounds. And even though I've seen this exact 918 last year, I'm just so happy that I've finally seen another hypercar after the LaFerrari Perth a few weeks ago. Right now, I am on Sloane Street and I found this beautiful 991.2 Porsche GT3RS finished in lizard green. To be completely fair, I wasn't the biggest fan of the lizard green on the GT3RS when it first came out, but it's slowly starting to grow on me. But one thing that I'm still not a fan of even today is the green, or I mean sort of the body color pinstriping on the wheels, which this specific car doesn't have, but the launch spec of the 991.2 GT3RS had that, and I'm still not a fan of that. Yeah, it just doesn't look good in my opinion. But other than that, the Porsche GT3RS has got a 3.6 liter flat 6 engine producing 513 horsepower. And this car doesn't have the Weissach pack, which makes the whole car lighter and adds carbon fiber on the hood, on the roof, and on the wing. Further down on Sloane Street, we have got this Rosso Corsa 4-seater Ferrari FF. On Cadogan Square, we have got a duo of Ferrari California. So here in front of me is the California T, and over there is the black original California. Both of the cars have got a 3.9 liter twin turbocharged V8 producing 553 horsepower, but the California T has got a revised design and in my opinion looks way nicer, especially in this sort of white spec with silver rims and this burgundy maroon interior. The car that just left was the new Aston Martin Vantage, and this was the first Vantage that I've seen which was finished in red, and I have to say that design-wise the car looks absolutely stunning. But I mean, in terms of the sound, yeah, the revs weren't the best, honestly. Plus points for this specific Vantage because it matched with my Santander bike. And here we are standing in traffic with the Porsche 918 worth around $1.2 million. Out of nowhere, I have once again come across the Porsche 918 Spyder. And so, I decided to follow it on my bike. As you do when you say 1 out of 918, 887 horsepower hybrid hypercar from Porsche. Okay, hold up. You can't just show us a freaking Bugatti Veyron 16.4 once the world's fastest car, limited to only 270 units, each with a W16 engine producing 1001 horsepower without any explanation. And yeah, that is true, but just wait a bit, there is an explanation coming and it is quite an interesting one as well. my god, have you just seen what I have seen? That was a Bugatti Veyron just chilling in the Mews. And honestly, I'm speechless because I was just cycling past to get a GT3RS and the 812 Superfast, and there it was, just standing in front of the garage. Thankfully, the owner, or the guy that was washing the car, was kind enough to let us take some pictures, let us take some videos, and yeah, we could have a nice little look at it for a few minutes. But what a spot. First the Porsche 918, now the Bugatti Veyron. What else am I going to see today? It's starting to get really good. I still just can't believe that I've seen a Veyron a few minutes ago just driving into a garage here in London. My brain just doesn't get it yet. I mean, what a random spot that was. One thing guys, always remember to check the news, because otherwise you're going to miss cars like this Veyron. I'm in Belgravia right now, and I have found this stunning Porsche GT3RS Weissachpack, as well as this, wait for it, where is it? Ferrari 812 Superfast. So let's go and have a closer look at them. Let's start with the 991.2 Porsche GT3RS. This one is finished in black, and as I said, it has got the Weissachpack, so that means that it has got the full carbon fiber hood, roof, as well as the wing in the back, and these special rims as well, which are finished in grey, and I think that they look pretty nice actually. I'm not a big fan of blacked out specs, but I feel like this one over here is very well balanced, as in it has got black paint, but the rims are grey, the brake calipers are yellow, and the details in the interior are yellow as well. And now for the Ferrari 812 Superfast. I've already seen so many cars in the past few weeks that I'm not entirely sure if I haven't seen this one in one of the previous videos. I mean, it sort of looks familiar, but I'm not completely sure. Anyhow, it is finished in this very dark blue, and it has got the silver TDF wheels and silver calipers, and I love cars which have silver calipers. I feel like it's just such a nice option to have, but it lacks the carbon fiber package, so it lacks the carbon fiber on the back, the sides, and the front. Let me have a look at the interior. And the interior looks stunning as well, because it is finished in beige and it has got the optional Daytona seats. And that was the all-new Ferrari 812 GTS, so basically the 812 Superfast, but without the roof. And I've only seen one thus far in Monaco, so yeah, that was a pretty good catch. I'm in front of Harrods right now, and guess what I have found? Yep, it's the Porsche 918 Spyder. I've already seen this car like 5 times today, but it's always good to see a hypercar, so let's go and have a closer look at it. I honestly hope that you'll be able to hear anything, because there's loud music in the background, a lot of people here, but then in the middle of everyone, there's this Porsche 918, one out of just 918 in the world, worth around 1.2 million pounds, finished in liquid silver with acid green, sort of the launch spec for the 918, but just look at it. I mean, walking around, it has got the Weissachpack as well, which, same as on the GT3RS, means that the wing is finished in carbon fiber. Then there are these sort of weird winglets here in the back in carbon fiber as well as the wing mirrors, the roof, and sort of this bit over there. But oh my god guys, like just seeing this hypercar here in front of Harrods with so many people around, it's just bonkers, honestly. That is everything for the Porsche 918 Spyder hypercar. I think that I'm now going to move towards Mayfair and see what supercars and perhaps hypercars are waiting for me over there. I am back on Stone Street for the second time today, and I have finally found this Ferrari 488 Pista stationary. I have seen this car driving around quite a few times already, but I've never seen it parked up, so I could never appreciate the details and you know, the spec on this car appropriately. So this Pista is finished in Rosso Fuoco. It has got the full exterior carbon fiber package, which means that it has got the carbon fiber on the front, back and sides, and it has got this very dark blue and silver stripe in the middle, black wheels, carbon fiber on the rim caps or on the caps, and red brake calipers. The red brake calipers are the only thing which I'm not entirely sure about on this car, because I just feel like the Rosso Corsa on the brake calipers doesn't really go together with the Rosso Fuoco on the rest of the car. But other than that, this car is just beautiful. And that is everything for today's Supercar Sessions episode. Thank you very much for watching up until the end. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more automotive content every week. Today was absolutely insane because we've chased the Porsche 918 through traffic, then we've seen the Bugatti Veyron, the Ferrari 488 Pista, and just a bunch of other stuff that I didn't expect to see. So I hope that you've enjoyed it and you're going to tune in for the next Supercar Sessions video. But that is seriously everything for today. Hopefully, see you next time.